This is one of Charlotte's fastest growing, most exciting and diverse neighborhoods in the last few years. This is Plaza Midwood. Located just a few miles northeast of Charlotte, it's like the perfect balance of eclectic, I'm telling you guys. From the arts to the walkability to dive bars, cafes, restaurants, and happy hour after work, plus those modern touches of new construction and the restoration of old buildings with some of the most beautiful murals on the outside. This really is welcoming to all residents and newcomers alike. Where is Plaza Midwood located? You're talking about 3 miles from uptown, which is amazing. 8 minutes by the car for a lot of you guys commuting back and forth going to work, or if you in the summertime and you're a cyclist, 20 minutes. Easy. For those of you relying on public transportation, it's only going to be 30 minutes, which is amazing. Now, the proximity to the airport is only about 18 minutes away, or about 12 miles. To make it even better, is 1 mile away from the country club. So for all my people who like to get their golf on, you're literally a mile away. That's a 3-minute car ride, or if you had one too many at the course, shoot, that's an easy 20-minute walk to walk it off before your wife start yelling at you coming in the house. Here's one of the greatest perks about Plaza Midwood is the walkability. Like, this is super underrated, especially when it comes to Charlotte, because you guys know Charlotte is ranked like number 20 of the worst car dependent cities out there. You will need to rely on a car in Charlotte as a whole, but Plaza Midwood actually gives you that opportunity to leave the car in the driveway and have the walkability. Downtown Plaza Midwood is right there on Central and Pecan, but all the shops, boutique, restaurants, anything that you can really name is either going to be on Central Avenue or Plaza Drive. Those are going to be really your top 2 streets to get everything. Now, walkability that Plaza Midwood gives you is unlike a lot of other areas around Charlotte. There's only about 4 of them. Plaza Midwood is definitely one of them. Now, if you are into cafes, you're looking at Zada Jones. It's like, you can't miss it. It's super lime green right on the corner. But you also have Deli Street, and you got the Giddy Goat as well. Dinner time, you got the famous Midwood Smokehouse, and you have Supperland. Those 2, very famous. A lot of people always going to them. You're probably gonna have a little bit of wait trying to get inside. Plaza Midwood is known for the art scene, right? Super artsy. Like, that's why I say it's really eclectic. Like, there's a diverse kind of group and feel when it comes to Plaza Midwood that really makes it stand out, right? You got kind of like this hipstery vibe, but then if you look at the median household income, you'll see, it's $150,000, right? But you don't get that bougie, right? You don't get that kind of middle class feel all the way. That's the good thing. I mean, you really have a great laid back environment when it comes to Plaza Midwood. Now, what is it like to live in Plaza Midwood? I know that's what's rambling in your mind right now. The real estate is very unique when it comes to Plaza Midwood and actually kind of moving in there. It's super tough to move in to Plaza Midwood because there's no houses available. There's literally only 12 houses on the market right now, January 2024. It's very tough to get in, and it's only, I think, 120 something that sold last year in 2023. But there's a lot of rental options. So let's just break down these numbers really quickly. If you're looking at condos, townhomes, you're probably looking at around $350. Single family bungalows, those old beautiful Victorians, like, there's a lot of beautiful homes when it comes to Plaza Midwood. And that's really where it gets its historic stamp, if you guys didn't already know. When it comes to the existing home prices though, you are looking at probably anywhere from high 800s to about low to mid 900s. That's where it's going to start off at. And again, it's slim pickings because it's not a lot, but you also have new construction. So in Charlotte, everybody's tearing down and building new. You can find a brand new construction for about 1.3, 1.5, all the way up to about 2 million. So you do have some options, but here's the very interesting and probably the most important thing when it comes to real estate inside of Plaza Midwood, and that's 14% of real estate inside of Plaza Midwood, or a bunch of blocks, let's put it like that, is actually in a historic district. So why is this important, Devontae? I'm glad you asked. This is important because let's say you want to go paint, throw on 1,000 square feet on the back of your house, or you just want to put some flood lamps, something like that. You may have to hold off on this because it's part of a historic district. You will have to get permission or a certificate of appropriateness. Basically, you have to match and keep matching whatever the historic district deems as appropriate or not. So that's something that you guys really want to think about, especially if you're inside those borders. For more information on this, just go to the City of Charlotte website /historic district, and you'll be able to kind of see what forms you need to file and all that good stuff for the neighborhood of Plaza Midwood. To rent, there's a lot of rental options because of a couple of different reasons, and this is actually pushing more towards a con, especially in the eyes of the residents who's already there, living there. And that's the rentals, right? Rentals are springing up everywhere, all across Charlotte. If you guys watch any of my other videos, you already know there's a lot of development going on, and this is why Plaza Midwood is actually growing so quick, because of the development, right? If you're looking to rent a single family, you can be looking to pay $2,000 a month, right? And that's for 1,000 square foot houses. I seen some on there that was only 740 square feet. That's tight. 2-bedroom. That's tight, right? But you can also pay $3,500 a month for a 2-3 bedroom that may be 1,700 square feet, right? The houses are not crazy big in Plaza Midwood, unless you're talking about new construction. Those older ones, they're a little bit smaller. Again, a lot of them are built in 1915, 1920, 1930, whatever it was. If you're looking about a studio, $1,300, all the way up to about $3,000 for a 2 to 3 bedroom, depending on what complex that you guys are in. Now, here's what I'm talking about when it gets to that frustrating part for a lot of residents that's already inside of Plaza Midwood. This is coming from the development being almost too fast and is now starting to be congested inside of Plaza Midwood, especially when you're talking about traffic. Plaza Midwood only has about 5,000 people living there now, right? They're trying to put up it was a 15-story tower of apartments with, retail, restaurants, all that stuff at the bottom. But people really fought against that. You talk about 15-story tower of apartments. That's gonna bring a lot of people. It's 2 people per apartment. That's an extra 300 people right there, right? If it's 150 units, give or take, right? But they did kind of break that down. Now it's gonna be a 10-story that's gonna come over there near Commonwealth, right? But there's also another development that's gonna bring another probably 100 units or so, and that's like a 12-acre shopping center that's gonna include a hotel. It's gonna include more apartments, retail, shopping, restaurants, all that good stuff. So this is why a lot of people are kind of pushing back if you're a resident of Plaza Midwood, because the growth in that area just has lifted crazy. And that brings more developers. So it is going to get a little bit congested inside of Plaza Midwood because of the amount of development that's coming. Again, it's not too many bad things about Plaza Midwood though. The energy is super, super high. Community, super tight knit. Everybody looks out for each other. Festivals year round. Even, this is dope too. I like this. In the summertime, they'll do like movies almost like every other week in Midwood Park, which is dope. So they'll basically have a big screen right in Midwood Park. Everybody come out, watch the movies. Generally, it's free. You may pay for like popcorn or whatever it is, but it's stuff like that that kind of keeps that Plaza Midwood community really, really tight, which is nice. I mean, you love to see that. You love to see that. Everybody looking out for everybody. Again, that's really pretty much the only con, or 2 cons really. Yeah, it's hard to get in there. Once you get in there, it's dope. You kind of end with the family. But the congestion, the amount of apartments, retails, things like that that's going up, it may get a little bit congested in the years to come, especially if they keep talking about building 10-story towers on corners. All right, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, if you guys don't already know, my name is Devontae Davis, the local realtor in the Charlotte area. I moved up here myself, so I know exactly what you guys are going through in this process of watching these videos, doing the research, knowing where you're gonna stay. I done spent thousands of dollars on plane tickets, hotels, and rental cars as I was coming up here. So if you guys are thinking about moving up, man, I would love to be able to help you, guide you through that process of helping you find not only a home or rental, let me know. Reach out to me. Shoot me a call, email, text. It does not matter. I've been in real estate a long time, even from where I came from. And here, relocation is my thing. So let me know. Shoot me up with a call, email, text. I would love to help you guys. If you need anything, I'll talk to you soon.